Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief. Welcome to my Insta live. I was not late, I was almost late. I had to rush like a maniac to make it in time to talk to all of you, my beautiful downlines around the world. So first, let me do my shout outs to everyone who's loyally logging in to my Insta live. And let's see who was the first one. Kinet Official, Rita, kamu yang pertama. Lady Sarah Manam Ajin from Kurdistan. Samira, how are you, Apu? Myself, Fashira, Ramin, Parishan, Muqtadir, how are you, Apu? Ibn Abbas, V partner in the house. Vicky Ras, what's happening? Naren Randawa, are you Naren? Is that you, right? Yashu, you are there. That means Brijesh, Arpit, the whole gang is there. How are you, Yashu? Can't wait to see you guys at VCon. Sia Mak, my warrior who's now either in Tanzania or South Africa. VP underscore Anna KZ, my warrior. Privyet. Kunan, how are you, Apu? Alright. Lala Isha, Praful Nanda Kumar, Terisov Entrepreneur, Maharajan, Dapsa Chauhan, the Gaurav, Priti, Raphael, Irfan Bagwan, Dagar Kaushik, Fahim, how are you, Fahim? Enjoyed talking to your team yesterday. Rejoy, Komusta, Rajiv Singh, Urmila, David Sharma, my warrior, unbelievable, my brother, V partner David Sharma, Shaurya, Taj January, Brijesh, how are you, Apu? The V official, Lorin in the house, Balaji, how are you, Apu? Seeing you in a few days in Penang. Pretty Rawat, Rocky Navin, Swarna, how are you, ma? Sati, yes, happy Independence Day to Malaysia. Selamat Hari Merdeka to the Malaysians. Stay safe. Javin official, Puja Pitawala, Jaipal, Hawal, Tanuja, Hanan, Al Shukaili, Medan, Lala. Shout outs to, of course, Agatha, Irish, Claire, alright, Rasha, who's always online, Nasib, who's always online, Zulu, stay safe, Apu, I just spoke to you, Omar, WWG, Neelam, Fozi, so greetings to everyone. If I didn't mention your name, tell your ego to relax, I still love you, alright. Welcome to my Insta live. So firstly, Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Privyet to all the Russian speaking max out kings and queens. Privyet Kagdela, Lublu Tibie. Alright. Bonjour, je t'aime to all the French speaking warriors of Japa and Datusli around the world. Salam to my Iranian brothers and sisters in Iran and around the world. Merhaba to QNet Promezon, everyone in Turkey. Vigets, hola, buongiorno to everyone in QN Europe. Wanakam Aibuan, GLL Lanka, Namaste, Avarjana, Komusta, QNet Philippines, Apa Kabar, QNet Indonesia, and please, everyone in Jakarta, stay safe. You're going through some political unrest. I pray for the safety of you and your family and your downlines. And I hope everything is resolved within the next 48 hours. Alright. Apa kabar Malaysia? Selamat Hari Merdeka. Happy Independence Day to the Malaysians. Ni hao Hong Kong. Ni hao China. Alright. Konnichiwa Japan. Hola South America. Danilo and team. I hope you're logging on. Vinu, make sure they log on to our Insta live. And then Namaste, Wanakam, Namaskaram, Sat Sri Akal to everyone in India, QNet, Vihan, India. Alright. Xin Chao, Vietnam, Minglawa, Myanmar. Alright. Greetings. Good day, Mike, to all the Australians. Okay. And greetings to everyone around the world. This is your chief. here on my Insta live. I just finished a beautiful long phone call with my mentor in Upline who's not in Malaysia. I miss him, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. Got a lot of answers and guidance, part of my block number 7 council Upline, which I think all of you should do. All right. And I want to start my Insta with this topic. And it applies equally to everyone. The V kids, V teens, to the networkers, to the corporate warriors of QNet, the VQ lifestyle, QI. You see, on this journey of life, which is very complicated, by the way, all right, I think life is like a jungle, okay? Life is complicated, and I think everyone needs one or two, not 20, people who they respect enough to guide them through life. You don't have to call them a mentor. You don't have to call them an upline. You don't have to worship the ground they walk on. You understand? You just need somebody to guide you, to at least tell you where you are right or where you are wrong. All right? Because this philosophy of the newer generation, that they sort of figure out life and they know what they are supposed to do, so they don't need guidance or mentorship. You see, having a mentor, having a guide does not take away anything from your independence or your free will to make your own decisions. I make my own decisions every single day of my life. But I go back to Japa, I go back to Dato Sri Vijay, I go back to my mother, God bless her soul. I still talk to her today. I'm sure she's listening. And I seek from them maybe a different point of view. Maybe how wrong they think I am, or how right they think I am. You understand? And this requires tremendous amount of humility. So if you are not constantly seeking from somebody, right? If you're not constantly in somebody's zone, if you're not constantly in somebody's zone, all right, there is a high chance that life will be perfect for you and you make all the right decisions, but you lack a different point of view, all right? And the first paradigm shift that I want you to get from this Insta live is that this is your life. You are in control. Don't fool anyone, all right? Don't be fooled by anyone to think that anyone controls you. You don't. You don't like your government, you can move to another country. You don't like your life partner, you can find another life partner. You don't like your friends, you can stop talking to them. All right? You don't like network marketing, you can quit anytime. You don't like your job, you can go find another job. All right? You have that free will. Don't ever lose that, because that is what makes us human. That God created us all with this free will built into us. Do you understand? That's why we have the ability to be great. That's why we have the ability to unleash our limitless potential. But what I'm trying to tell you is that throughout this journey of life, it is good to seek the opinion of others. And I'm not talking people on the street. I'm not talking every Tom, Dick and Sally. I'm talking about one or two people, just to bounce off your decision, just to see whether you're on the right track, to hear their opinion. And whenever I go back to Japa and Dato Sri Vijay and seek from them guidance in my journey as your upline, as a networker, as a father, as a life partner, as a man, all right, as a human being, all right, whether it's spiritual, professional, personal, it does not matter. They will always be able, in most of the cases, 99% of the time, they always point out something I didn't see, something I didn't think about, a complete different point of view. You understand? And that has helped me make my decision better, all right, making my decision even a better decision. So if you are not constantly seeking guidance from somebody in your life, it could be your parents, could be a teacher from university, could be your upline, could be a mentor, could be a spiritual guru, whoever that is you seek, make sure you seek. Now the key to seeking from this person is that you must be convinced that this person is detached from you, is willing to lose you. Do you understand? If this person is not willing to lose you and is not detached from you, no use seeking their opinion. Because most of the time they will tell you what you want to hear to maintain, sustain that relationship. They will not want to confront. They will not want to tell you the truth because they're afraid the truth may hurt you and drive you further away. Alright, so like I told you, I am convinced Japa and Datusri is not afraid of losing me. Neither am I afraid of losing anyone in my life. I will tell everyone, if they come and seek the truth at that very moment, I will tell it to the best of my ability with a high level of detachment, not so much attachment. That's why we send our kids to school to be taught by strangers. I don't believe in this bull sugar of parents teaching their children. We can teach them value system, but they still need to learn from strangers who are detached because they will be effective at teaching our children. We are not very effective. Well, I am not very effective. I don't know about you. They're so cute. Can't finish homework. Papa, can we watch, hamsters on YouTube? Let's go. Who needs to finish homework anyway? Homework is a scam. All right. I realize that the more you don't have somebody guiding you, the more you don't have this bouncing off, whether you're on the right track, bouncing it off somebody, the more mistakes you're going to make. The slower your progress will be. The slower your evolution and change will be. All right. So the first thing is find this person, seek time, wait outside their house, like I used to do for Dato Sri Vijay. I used to wait outside his house. I could wait 3 hours, 4 hours, because I valued his opinion. All right? Find that person and spend time with that person and seek from that person. You understand? So you know at least you're on the right track. Whatever decisions you're going to make. It doesn't mean they make that decision for you. It simply means that you have a different point of view. No harm. You don't lose anything. The only thing that will stop you from doing this will be your ego, your own arrogance and stupidity. So get your ego out your way and constantly seek while you're on this journey. So that's the first point I want to seek for more. I'll tell all of you guys. And those of you who are thinking you can't find somebody, blah, 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 and you have tried going around the world in 80 days to look for this mentor guide you cannot find, okay, come and look for me. All right, it's not easy to find time with me, but come and look for me. If I'm too busy, go look for Japa Dato Sri Vijay. We can start our clarity in life through WhatsApp or video calls. We don't have to hold hands physically and sing Kumbaya. You understand? But seek, get some guidance. We all need it in life. And always you get guidance from somebody with a bit more experience, a bit more success, somebody you respect, who they are, what they have achieved, how far ahead in life they are. You understand? Not necessarily they have to be millionaires. A lot of my mentors in the early days were not rich. You understand, in business, but they were rich in other ways. All right. So that's the first thing I want to share on my son. Look for that person. Stay in that person's zone. All right. And be with that person constantly. Are you guys with me? And mentoring doesn't mean you go and live with that person and sing Kumbaya. Mentoring can be once a month. You fix a time once in 2 months, something like that. The second message I want to share on my Insta live is about you. All right. All of you, okay? All of you are on your journey of life. Okay? And some of you have achieved more than you expected. Some of you are not achieving what you expected. And some of you are performing way below what you think you should achieve. Bottom line, you are nowhere close to what you dreamt about achieving, what you dreamt about wanting to achieve. And I think it's about time for you to have a moment of honesty with yourself. See, it's easy to be honest with other people. And I think it's important, but I don't think it's that important. There's this bull sugar about being honest to the whole world, all right, all the time. These righteous people who believe that they will tell everyone what they feel, when they feel it, to their face. You end up being alone on an island, all right? I don't walk around town telling complete strangers what I think about them, their dressing, their weight. I don't advise people how they look after their children. I'm not them. I don't have trespass. I don't have a relationship. I'm not one of those people who are very righteous. All right. I believe that everyone should be allowed to screw up their own lives and learn the hard way. But if they are somebody I've trespassed with, a relationship with, I should intervene. All right. I try my best to intervene. But I think what is most important in our lives is that we have the ability to be honest to ourselves. To be honest to ourselves. I think this is something we should achieve. We should do consistently. You don't have to talk to the world about it. I think the most important aspect of honesty is between you and yourself and you and your Creator. But don't worry about Him because He knows everything. But you and yourself, you need a consistent moment of honesty with yourself, of where you are in life today. What have you achieved? What have you really done? And this moment of honesty is very important, guys. All right, I'm 50 years old, as you know, and I'm proud of it. All right, I'm 50 years old. I think I've achieved a lot. All right, financially, from the point of network. Today I represent the founders. I'm your upline to millions of people around the world. I speak around stage around the world. I think I've done pretty well for myself. But when I sit down and I have a moment of honesty with myself, my question always is, could I have achieved more? Could I have done more? Could I have become a better Patman sooner? Or am I already in a comfort zone of evolution, on improvement, of change? You know, I'm honest with myself the moments I lose to my ego, the many battles I lose every day just like you. All right? But I'm honest. I'm honest whether I'm working hard enough. I'm honest whether I can do more. All right? For Japa, Dato Sri Vijay, for the people that depend on me. All right? And I try my best to be honest. So you need to spend some time alone. You don't have to call it meditation. You don't have to call it introspection. Just fix yourself a nice cup of tea. Sit down one night when everyone has gone to sleep and be honest with yourself. And ask yourself the difficult questions. Have you achieved enough in this life? Are you doing enough for the people that depend on you, whether it's your family, partner, children? As a networker, be honest with yourself. Do you still have a dream that you're willing to fight for or die for? Or you have given up on your dreams and now you are just in network marketing because you don't know what else to do? Or you don't have the guts or the, warriorship to dream again? Corporate, have you surrendered to the authority or hierarchies of your company to the point that you have lost your identity? Are you working out of joy and happiness, or are you working out of fear of loss, the greatest fear? All right? As a family person, are you providing enough to your family? Are you doing the best you can for your family? All right? As a networker, are you doing enough presentations? Are you doing Rule 3? Do you understand? Are you maintaining and sustaining the relationships that matter to you? You understand? So you need this moment of honesty. And this moment of honesty requires you to make sure your ego doesn't get involved. Your ego must never be involved. This is you and yourself, your true self. And I believe that a lot of people who don't achieve the level of success that they are supposed to be achieving, the fault is actually our own, your own fault. You understand? You just simply did not work hard enough. Do you understand? To the corporate people, you didn't say it when you feel it. Do you understand? You suck at managing relationships. You existed more out of fear than anything else. To the networkers, have you fallen victim to your own ego and now you think you are the biggest and greatest of leaders, that everyone should listen to you or fear you or respect you? You understand? You know why you're not doing Rule 3. You're not doing Rule 3 simply because it's hard work and you're too lazy and you're not doing Rule 3. There's no reason why not to do Rule 3. Because if I gave you $1,000 for every presentation, besides, regardless of the results, whether the person signed up or not, you would do 15 presentations a month or 100 presentations a month. So there's no excuse why you don't do Rule 3. The only reason why you don't do Rule 3 is because you're too lazy. You're too arrogant. You lack discipline and commitment. That's about it. In the corporate world, why you haven't been promoted? Because you haven't created a value proposition that is seen and felt and heard by everyone. You understand? And you were not vocal enough. And you didn't tell your boss, I want your job. Do you understand or not? To the leadership, you are in a comfort zone. Either you are in the comfort zone of your income or your comfort zone of your perceived power and edification, but you are in a comfort zone. This is human nature. You understand? So what you need to do, or what we need to do, and I do this few times a week, all right, and it gives me a lot of clarity and a lot of joy, is my moment of honesty with Padman Senatiraja, where Padman is honest with Padman. Do you understand? And that moment of honesty, which I do usually at 4 a.m. in the morning, all right, when I'm alone and there's no noise and everything is quiet, I call it a peaceful time on our planet, all right? I realize that it's important for us to constantly do it. You understand? So, be honest with yourself. Why you're not successful? You know the answer. Why you're struggling to maintain relationships? You will know the answer. Why you can't do Rule 3? You will know the answer. It's this lack of honesty with ourselves. And I love the people who are honest with everyone except themselves. These are people you feel like punching in their face, you understand? Because they feel they are so righteous to tell everyone what is right or wrong, but they have lost their ability to be honest with themselves or seek the independent point of reference, whether they are right or wrong. You understand? It's a syndrome where people reach a point where they feel they can do no wrong. All right? That's how dictators are created. But that's it. That's my message. So the first part of my message is have somebody guiding you in life. 1 or 2 people. Don't confuse yourself and have 10 or 15. You're going to be confused. Don't go with popularity. Don't go and look for the Gurujis and this, that, all that stuff. Find some genuine people around you who have vast experience in life. It could be your grandfather. It could be the uncle down the street who was successful in providing for his family, educating his children. His value system will be unbelievable. All right? Always have somebody who's guiding you. You have to surrender to some extent to that person, but you don't have to give up your right to have opinions or make decisions. You understand? And always be in that person's zone, like how I'm in Japa and Dato Sri Vijay's zone. My relationship with Japa and Dato Sri is more extreme because I've known them for 26 years. I was a young kid when I joined them. So obviously I go to them much more than I would some other mentors in my life. Do you understand? All right, from my past. But have somebody guiding you. If nobody is guiding, I'm not talking specifically in network marketing. I'm not talking specifically in your job. I'm talking have somebody guiding you through life. All right. Number two, be honest with yourself. Spend some time and be honest with yourself. And you will find some unbelievable answers which will clearly explain why you are where you are and why you are not where you want to be. Are you guys with me? All right. So VCon is around the corner. I'm crazy excited. All right. I just feel that we finished VCon last week because we just did one in June on my birthday. And now we are doing one September 13 to 17. Wherever you are in the world, VCon is the place to be. That's where it all started. That's where you get to meet the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay. That's where you get to show your gratitude for being part of this journey. That's where you get your click, long overdue reminder. Don't come to VCon for any other reason. You come to VCon for your charge, to charge you up, to give you more clicks that is necessary at this point of your journey. Like I said, VCon is not a choice, it's a necessity. And don't follow an upline who doesn't promote VCon. That's what I'm telling you. If you have an upline that doesn't promote VCon, all right, find out how I can become your upline. Are you guys with me? All right. And Rule 3 Club is on the 6th of September. So today is your last day to finish Rule 3, because Rule 3 is the calendar, right? The official English calendar. So today is the 31st ending in your country, wherever you are. By the 31st of August in your country, you must have completed 15 presentations. Then get the link from your uplines. If you don't have an upline who's a V ambassador, please contact the V amazing business development warriors on the ground and they can give you the link. And I see you with Kavita on the 6th of September. And then on the 6th of September, before Rule 3 Club, we have the VBP. All right, so please come participate in the VBP. It's the only way for you to showcase the credibility of the company, because this is a company platform. So if you have downlines in every corner of the world who will never be able to see QI Tower in the near future, not coming to VCon, then VBP is a strong platform of credibility, in my opinion. And of course, the Rule 3 Club on September 6th. It'll be fun. It's a hangout with Kavita and me. All right. I love all of you so much. And I just want to say one thing. All right. All of you, whatever you have achieved, whether it's your first direct referral, your first commission, your weekly max out commission, to the corporate warriors, surviving this corporate jungle is not easy. I want to say, as your upline, as your chief, that I'm proud of you. From where you were to where you have come today, I am proud of you. I just wanted to tell you that. You have gone through many challenges. You have survived many challenges. You have grown. You have evolved. You have learned. I know there's much more to do. But up to where you are right now, I am very, very, very proud of you. All right? Are you guys with me? This is from my heart to yours. I am proud of you. Love you guys. See you on the Wednesday message.